When I was about 12 years old, I heard a message about Ruth and Naomi, where Ruth promises her that she will stand by her side no matter what. At that moment, I knew I wanted her words to be my wedding vows. So Ethan Turner, I promise that where you go, I will go. And where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. You never knew it, but I had Ruth 1:16 through 17 engraved on the inside of your wedding band. So you can look down anytime and know that I'll be there, right by your side, supporting you, loving you, and honoring you, no matter where life takes us.
A day does not go by without me thinking about you. When I go to sleep and when I wake up, I think of how wonderful it will be when you are finally there too. Words cannot describe how proud of you I am and how honored I am to be your wife. Sometimes I'm nervous about what life has in store, but I know that with you by my side, everything will be okay.
We met on campus, first week of freshman year at a ministry for Christians on campus.
She actually met my brother Eric first, and then when I introduced myself, she thought that it was Eric pulling a prank on her.
He said, I don't think I've met you before, my name's Ethan, it's nice to meet you, what's your name? And I was like, I met you yesterday. I thought he was pulling a joke on me. It was probably a couple of weeks before I realized they were actually twins.
After church on a Sunday, and we were walking in. But Ethan, I don't know if you know this or not, but you opened the door for us, and Vickie made eye contact with you, and something clicked in her brain. And we talked about you the rest of the day, all the way home to Clearwater. And the more we talked about you, the more I learned about you. And one day I realized that you were the type of young man that Vickie and I had been praying for our daughter. And that was an interesting moment for me to realize that.
You're everything to me. Everything to me. You're everything to me.
I'm excited for the long romantic evenings, out to a nice dinner, and seeing operas and orchestras. But I'm also excited for the lazy nights in, where all we do is watch TV and mix a batch of cookie dough and eat it all before the oven gets hot. I love you so much, and I'm so excited for this day and every day to come. Thought he had all the perfect marks before we were even dating, and I was just kind of like, I want a guy just like him. And my mom was like, you know who's just like him? Ethan is. And I just kind of realized that he was there all along. He's just always been there through everything, through me trying to get into grad school and getting in and starting my job. He's been there through everything. He's like the rock that I stand on.
You're everything to me, my love.
It seems like so long ago when you guys went on your first date. I remember how nervous you were before and how happy you were after. And Ethan, you've been so good to Katelyn, and I've seen how much you love her and how much you are there for her. It's been amazing watching you two grow as a couple, and I can't wait to see what the future brings you. I love you both.
We've always prayed that Katelyn would find a godly person. We're just very thankful that she's found you and that you guys have each other. I'm so excited to see where the Lord's going to take you guys in the next few years and continuing on. And we love you so much, and cheers to your new life together.
There is no one else I would rather spend the rest of my life with but you. I knew I loved you since our first date, so I kept the receipt. I can't wait to share more strange pizzas and the rest of our life's adventures with you. Love, your wife, Katelyn. I, Ethan Andrew Turner, promise to take you, Katelyn Elizabeth Goody, for better or for worse, to always go on adventures with you, to be your rock when times are tough, to be the Chip to your Joanna. I promise to always be faithful to you and you alone, to be your companion in joy and your shoulder in sadness. I promise to be there for you in the good times and the bad, for better or for worse.
Ethan is the best little brother I could have ever had. He's kind, genuine. He's also very competitive. I'm sure you know this, but not more so than me. And probably the best thing is that he absolutely adores Katelyn, and that's just the sweetest thing in the world.
Tell me your dreams, tell me all you'll ever be. You are the reason I believe. Every moment a promise I keep. Forever isn't long enough without you.
Before Katelyn and Ethan were actually a couple, they went to BCM Spring Banquet. The next day, we're just looking through the pictures, and Katelyn stops at one and she's like, my mom thinks this looks like a picture where we're lighting a unity candle. They're not dating like any good friend would. I took it upon myself to Photoshop that picture to look like they were in fact in full wedding attire lighting a unity candle. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming out and being part of this phenomenal occasion. We are so blessed, so blessed. I can't begin to tell you how proud I am of this young man. Katelyn, Ethan, I love you very much, and welcome to the family. God bless. Cheers.
When I'm with you.
She's a strong Christian woman. I really like that about her, which is nice, because it helps me become a stronger Christian man. I would say that I've grown to love her more as we've gone through this process. I'm really excited to get past this point and work towards every point past.
What God has joined together in this love, let no man ever attempt to break. Ethan, you may kiss your bride.
You two have so much in common together. You have a same spiritual foundation. You have the same caring attitude. And I really appreciate the way that you complement each other. It's very, very, very special. Fathers can be sad for giving their daughter away. I am not sad. I am very happy because of the man who's taking over the role of man in her life to a long, happy, adventure-filled life as husband and wife. Cheers.
Your heart, oh, like the open sea. Your love, oh, it sets me free. Pull me closer, dear.
Should I be looking at the camera? I should start it.
Sorry, am I looking at the lens or at you?
Sounds weird you saying husband.
I know what I want to say.
It's here! And it's also like, it's here!
It's video, so you have to...
I smile for that like a fool.
All right, this one says to Eric.
Oh my
It says
gosh.
to Ethan. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, it does say Satchel's Pizza. You actually kept the receipt? Yeah. That's impressive.
Yeah. How do you guys feel right now? No.
I feel hot.
Yeah. You are. Very hot.